Oktoberfest, October 6th through the 8th. Mayday, Morgan.
No kidding. Someone stole my press-on tattoo.
No kidding around. We've got a crisis here.
I'm not kidding. Someone stole my prize. What is it with you? What crisis?
It's about the Ben Michaels incident.
Incident? Is that what they call it when a 7-year-old dies for no apparent reason?
Actually, they're calling it hospital negligence. Obviously, you haven't read today's paper.
No, I haven't. I don't check into reality till after Rocky
Well,
Rap.
check this out. It's not the end of the world, but it's pretty close.
So tell me, more bad news?
Yeah, the Cubbies lost again. Hey, aren't you hungry?
There's animal fat in there. I can feel it.
You want me to smuggle in some whole wheat pancakes?
How?
Why don't I never smuggle them in before? I guess in my pockets.
That could get messy.
I'd pour maple syrup down my shorts if it would make you smile again.
I'm sorry. It just still hurts too much.
We have to keep reminding ourselves that this sadness will pass.
I almost don't want it to. I feel like I was just getting to know him, you know? And I've lost this funny, smart, precocious little boy, but because it's only a miscarriage, I'm not supposed to think that way. I'm supposed to spend the night in the hospital, and then boom, life goes on.
What you're feeling is natural.
Must be a lot worse for your client, Lori.
How did you know about her?
Nurse told me. Everyone's so upset.
The whole hospital's buzzing about it.
Can you imagine losing your only child like that? God, she's all alone now. It's just so unfair.
Yes, I know.
At least I still have you and Charlie.
Forever and for always.
What about those whole wheat pancakes?
Oh, coming right up.
Don't forget the syrup.
Cass!
Hey, how you holding up?
Cass, I need you.
All-nighters are never like this at the police academy.
That's because you got a very, very strict instructor.
Who I'm glad finally relaxed on his rules of fraternization. What?
You just reminded me. I'm sorry, I just messed up yesterday big time, didn't I? I know the captain's gonna come looking for some very serious disciplinary action, and it's not gonna be a slap on my wrist.
Well, I don't think that you have anything to worry about.
Well, how's that?
Because this was our last night together.
Oh, this is just great, Ryan. Your Keystone cops have had all night to tear down the walls and dig up the floorboards, and you come up with diddly squat.
Why don't you go home? Go home, take a shower, get some rest. I'll find Vicky and Kirkland all by myself.
Let me tell you something, Ryan. Vicky is my best friend. I'm not going anywhere, okay?
You know, I could have charged you with obstruction of justice.
That's great. Why don't you waste more time that we don't have? I think I'll just go over here and
Why
read
don't
the
you
plans.
do that?
Any news?
No, none yet.
No sign of Victoria?
No.
She's been missing for some time, lad. I think we best prepare ourselves for all possibilities.
I fell for it, too. I bought this big bottle because I thought it'd last longer than this little Downy, until I found out the big one's mostly water. 90% water. This little Ultra Downy's so concentrated, it softens... You think I'm going to say the same amount, but no. It softens almost twice as much. That's 19 loads more. So take your pick. Lots more water or loads more softness. Ultra Downy. Now that's the bigger value.
I lost my cowboy boots.
Under the table, honey.
Ma, did you fix my backpack?
Yes, I did.
Oh. Hey, watch it. I'm ready.
Kids, pick out something to drink.
Okay, we got purple boxes, soda, and Sunny D. Grab the Sunnies.
Sunny Delight singles have the great citrus taste kids love and the same vitamins as Big Sunny Delight.
Mom, your shoes. Cool.
Sunny Delight singles, the good stuff kids go for.
This is Ultra Spick and Span. Just one capful makes cleaning easy because its breakthrough formula has concentrated cleaning ingredients found only in Ultras. Powerful ingredients that remove dirt easily. So you can get the job done without a lot of muscle. Ultra Spick and Span. Dirt's wiped out, you're not. And to wipe out really tough dirt, introducing professional strength Spick and Span with 40% more cleaning agents.
Sassoon hair. Hair that looks like it's never seen a dryer, never been teased or mistreated, that's led a protected life. Hair created at the Vidal Sassoon Academy, the world-famous center for hair care. Created at home with Sassoon shampoos and conditioners, with a protein and moisturizer complex protecting hair to its cuticle edge. So there's no brush it can't handle, no dryer it can't shrug off. Hair protected by the Sassoon Protection System. Professional care for your hair.
Wherever you're waking up, there's freshly brewed coffee by the cup.
Folgers Coffee Singles is ground roast Folgers in its own filter for one great cup anywhere.
Best part of waking up
is singles in your cup.
If the pot roast cooks and cooks, will the pot soak and soak? New concentrated Ultra Dawn's more powerful than ever. Use less, soak less. New Ultra Dawn gets stuck on grease off better.
This is just great, Ryan. This is just great. What are you trying to say? You're looking for a body? Is that what
No,
you're
that is not. I didn't say that. Look, I'm gonna find her, Jake, alive, all right?
Oh, this is just great, Ron. Why don't you tell us how long you think she has,
I'm
huh?
not giving up, Jake, if that's what you mean. I am not going to give up.
Jake, having been a pallbearer at your funeral, I'm delighted to see you back in the land of the living. But you know, lads, this is not going to help Victoria.
Let me face it, your son flying off the handle's not helping much either. Jake!
Allow me a moment with my son. All right, I'll be right over here, okay? Need to calm down.
First of all, Vicky's not dead. I know that. If she were dead, I would feel it right in my gut. Second of all, I don't want you or anyone else making the assumption that she's not going to make it. Is that clear?
I've made no assumptions, Ryan. Now, do you think I felt any differently when Rachel was missing? There's something you must know.
What?
Justine turned up at the house last night.
Why didn't you call me? I could have had half a dozen officers there.
It wouldn't make any difference, don't you see? You've got to get inside her head.
Why? Why? She's a psychopath.
She has an Achilles heel. She's devoted to her firstborn.
All right, by the way, Grant said that he had no idea what she was up to, but that he had been meeting secretly with Justine here for about a week.
The man's a liar. He's always been a liar. He's inherited his deceitfulness from Justine, his selfishness, and above all, his cruelty.
Right, well, they make a wonderful pair, don't they?
These plans were drawn up in 1933.
Yeah, so? That's like, what, 60
years, right?
A little more than 60.
Somebody who worked on this house is probably still alive. I'm out of here.
Why are you doing this?
Because we can't mess up our careers. So we'll just see each other at the station and we'll play it cool, okay?
No, that's not okay. All right, why don't we start getting honest here with each other?
I am. I'm being totally straight with you.
Bull. All right, you're upset and you feel guilty because I messed up. That's my responsibility, all right? It's not yours. You don't have to pull this number.
This is not a number.
Josie, what? Drop those clothes. That's an order. Come here. Now. Closer. Closer.
They think that they can just get away with what they did to him.
Who?
To Ben. To Ben. We were in the park, Cass. He was okay. I got him an ice cream, and I thought that he was just choking on the cone, and I carried him in here myself, and they couldn't do anything for him? What kind of doctors couldn't save a 7-year-old?
Let's sit down. Come on.
He must have been so scared when he couldn't breathe, and they couldn't help him. God. I am so stupid to bring him back here. God, they almost killed him the first time with that double dose of the epinephrine.
They what?
Yeah. Even I know that that could be fatal, and I told that woman I did not want her on his case anymore. And there she was giving him that inhaler. That didn't help him. I want to know what kind of doctors these people are. They should be very ashamed.
Listen to me. I want you to start at the beginning and tell me everything, all right? Please, sit down.
Dr. Hudson.
Miss Michaels, I would like to tell you again how very sorry I am about your son, Ben. I have a young son, too. I know what you're going through.
Kid's mother's a loose cannon.
She's a single mother who just lost her child. Can you blame her?
I'm not blaming anyone. But the media sharks are going to be looking for a bad guy to blame.
So let him. Who cares? Have you seen this one? Rocky gets taken by this
Do
dog.
you mind,
Come on, it's...
Morgan? I'm trying to do a little damage control here. Now, the hospital has to put on a united front. You all did your best to save him. An extraordinary effort was made, one that went above and beyond the usual medical protocol.
Thank you, Commissioner. We did our best. We failed.
Morgan, I spoke to the nurses, okay? They told me that you worked on him a long time, that you worked on him after it was hopeless, after he...
Died? Is that the word you're looking for? Long after a helpless little boy who depended on us to help him breathe and make him better was declared dead, taken to the morgue.
You have to be so graphic, okay? Do you get what I'm trying to do here?
Yeah, I get it. I think it stinks.
All I am saying is that you need to go on record in defense of yourself and your colleagues, all right? Just work with me on this.
For what? No. I didn't go to medical school to become a spin doctor. You can leave when you're ready.
Hi, Morgan.
Hi, Dana.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bother you so early.
Oh, that's okay. We were having a cartoon party.
Oh, hi, Lorna. Did I interrupt something? I'm sorry.
No, Lorna was just leaving.
Actually, I have some time. How you doing, Dana?
Well, I'm here on official business from the DA's office. Morgan, I need to ask you some questions about the death of Ben Michaels.
If you want to know how good life really tastes, you need to wait a few years. Caffeine-free Diet Coke. No caffeine, no sugar, no limits.
Going back to basics, living simple as can be. Glade Basics has natural extracts for pure, clean, simple freshness.
Just one fresh and clean, I'm living basically.
Available in plug-ins, refills, and spray.
Going back to basics, do what needs the most to me. Going back to simple, I'm living basically.
Glade Basics, fresh from Glade, S.C. Johnson Wax.
Nobody can say no to a Honey Nut O and a Honey Nut Cheerio. No, you can't say no to a Honey Nut O and a Honey Nut Cheerio.
Toasted nuts and real golden honey make every O so Honey Nut good.
Toasted, tasty, nutty honey, and that's the reason why. Honey O's, Cheerios. You can't resist the honey. With a golden honey O, you couldn't pass them by. Nobody can say no to a Honey Nut O and a Honey Nut Cheerios.
In a place of wealth and power,
I challenge the will.
Twin brothers battle over an unexpected inheritance.
This land is not for sale!
Andy Garcia stars in a romantic adventure that will steal your heart. Steal Big, Steal Little, rated PG-13. Open September 29th everywhere.
Introducing new Colonel's Crispy Strips from KFC. Juicy all-white meat chicken freshly prepared with our special extra tasty crispy recipe. Now you can get 3 Colonel's Crispy Strips, mashed potatoes and gravy, coleslaw and a biscuit, all for just $2.99.
NBC tonight, the season premiere of Sequest 2032.
Take us to full alert. Are you trying to start a war?
A new captain, a new mission, a new night. Then on Dateline, they survived plane crashes where others perished. Their emergency techniques that could save your life. And on the season premiere of Law & Order, a child's murder.
Little girl got killed.
A mother's vengeance. A surprise ending you won't believe. The season premieres of Sequest and Law & Order with Dateline. An all-new lineup, NBC tonight.
Come on in, dear.
Thank you.
Can I offer you some cereal?
Morgan,
No,
could
thanks.
we have a moment?
Oh,
Sure.
I take it you've already seen the story in this morning's
Sorry,
Herald?
that's my copy.
No problem, Lorna. I left mine on my desk in my office. Actually, right next to the complaint filed by Lori Michaels against Bay City General.
Well, she's obviously grief-stricken. She's not thinking clearly.
Now, Morgan, I'm sure you feel terrible about what happened.
As a doctor, Morgan knows that death is an unavoidable but difficult part of his job.
Excuse me, can I answer, please?
But if
yes, I feel terrible.
every hospital death prompted the DA to start investigating, you people would have no time to prosecute the real criminals.
Will you shut up? And can we all sit down, talk?
Thank you. Now, Morgan.
Yeah.
I'm sure the mother is still in a serious state of shock.
She's lashing out. The hospital is the easiest target. Can't you see that?
Yes, believe me, I can see that. My office has taken that into account. However, as an officer of the court, I have a sworn duty to investigate any complaint about a wrongful death. Now, nobody is accusing you of anything here, Morgan, and it would just be very helpful if you could answer a few questions for me.
I'll do my best.
Morgan, I would advise you not to
Now,
do
this
that.
won't take very long at all because I'm sure you have a very full day ahead of you.
I do.
Great. Were you present when Ben Michaels was first brought into the ER?
Yes, that was several weeks before he died.
Mm-hmm. And what condition was he in?
He was in the throes of a severe asthma attack.
Could you outline for me the treatment and/or medication he was given?
Yeah, we gave him a couple of treatments of albuterol, and then we gave him a shot of epinephrine.
I'm sure that Morgan can't remember the exact details.
No, actually, I can. It's pretty fresh in
We
my
have the
mind.
medical records on file, and I'm sure we could provide that with
Morgan,
information if...
Perhaps we could do this in private.
I'd love that.
I'm sorry, but that won't really be necessary.
You know what? That's all right. Maybe you should just come down to my office later on today and give me an official statement.
Dr. Winthrop will not be able to answer any questions or make any statement without proper hospital counsel.
Was that a joke, what you just said?
As Director of Press and Public Relations for the hospital, I have jurisdiction.
As director of my apartment, I have jurisdiction.
I am just trying to save everyone here a lot of trouble.
By covering up the facts?
By sticking to hospital policy, Dana. We have no statement at this time.
Fine. Fine. If you want to do this the hard way, Lorna. Morgan, I'll be in touch.
I hope so. Hey, you were swift.
I got rid of her, didn't I?
Great, now I'm just gonna have to talk to her another time.
Which you will only do with a lawyer present and an official hospital statement. Unless, of course, you want Dana presiding over your professional execution, Morgan.
You wait a minute. You're saying I'm responsible for that boy's death? Is that what you're saying?
No, Morgan, I will not say that anyone in that ER was responsible, and neither will you. Do you understand that?
Good. Dana had legitimate questions, pal.
What, do you want some tired, overworked doctor to lose his or her license? Is that what you want, Morgan?
I want to know why a little boy died in the first place, Lorna.
There, Kirky. Your grandmother is right here. Yes, I know. It would be so much better if your father were here, too. I asked him to come away with us, but he refused. He seemed so bent on betraying me. So you see, now it's just the two of us. I will never let them take you from me again, Kirkland. Come, now our exciting journey begins. Up we go. Up we go.
Kirkland. Kirkland! I'm coming. Mommy's gonna find you.
Is fruit male or female? Well, is it soft? Is it colorful? Is it tempting? And does it stay where it ought to? This fruit does. It's fruit that does what it says. Stays comfortably in place. Fruit that'll spoil you. Fruit of the loom. Always in season.
Rise and shine.
You're so obnoxious.
Obnoxious, but employed.
Nice way to treat your brother. So where's my breakfast?
Here, gotta run.
Kellogg's Nutri-Grain bars. Hey, I do healthy, but low fat, no preservatives. What's it taste like?
Kellogg knows breakfast, so it's a delicious crust with whole grain and filling with real fruit, now in cherry.
I'd eat this on my way to work.
Or to an interview?
Can you get me one?
Kellogg's Nutri-Grain bars, now in cherry. Start your morning off right.
Oh, to me, this is a really beautiful day. It's soup weather, and I'm a soup kind of guy. There's this cream of chicken with vegetables from Healthy Choice. Oh, man, that is rich stuff. Great big vegetables, lean chicken. Just makes you feel good. Sort of like slippers for your tummy or something like that. Oh, and only has 2 grams of fat. Beautiful. With Healthy Choice, I can eat what I like. Tomorrow's forecast, cream of mushroom.
Many advances in the fight against tooth and gum disease remain a mystery to dogs. Happily, there's delicious Milk-Bone dog biscuits. Milk-Bone not only cleans teeth, it's clinically proven to help fight harder buildup. Give your dog something to smile about. The effective use of dental floss is something of an enigma to dogs. Happily, there's delicious Milk-Bone dog biscuits. Milk-Bone not only cleans teeth, it's clinically proven to help fight harder buildup. Give your dog something to smile about.
Could it be? Am I pregnant? What if I am? We reduce hard questions to one simple answer. Clear Blue Easy, a pregnancy test so accurate and easy, it earned the approval of the American Medical Women's Association. Clear Blue Easy, unmistakably easy.
Betty Crocker knows what hungry guys want.
Potatoes. Potatoes. Potatoes.
And Betty makes one hot potato.
You know, when Ryan first warned us about fraternization,
Yeah.
I could not deal. I was totally freaked out, you know? I mean, first of all, I couldn't believe that he even noticed something was going on between us. But mostly, I just thought he was being full of it, you know? Mr. Letter of the Law, getting off on being the new captain. But after last night, I mean, Grant's baby was kidnapped because I was distracting you. I mean, what if that happens again? You know, I mean, maybe Ryan's right. Maybe innocent people will get hurt. And what about AA, you know? I mean, what about that rule? No relationships for the first year of sobriety.
What about it? What about it?
I don't want to be the reason that you start drinking again. I mean, I just think that you have a pretty full plate right now without me.
Hey, listen to me. Come here. Yeah, I got a full plate. And I like having you on my plate. And I'm not going to start drinking again. And I'm not going to mess up at my job again. It is if I have a job to go back to.
Don't even say that.
It's true. I mean, I feel terrible about what happened. I'm not going to let it happen again. I'm not.
I don't know.
Josie, listen to me.
No.
Listen. What I realize is that, well, I guess you were what was missing from my life. I was just going through the motions. You know, I was going to AA, I was going to work, I was coming home here and plopping down on this broken sofa bed and staring at the cracks in the ceiling. But with you in this bed, it feels very comfortable. And it doesn't matter whether I'm sleeping or not. And if you asked me yesterday, you know, maybe in all the frustration I would have said, yeah, let's quit cold turkey for all the reasons that you just mentioned. But when I think about it and when I feel it now, I can never give you up. I'm serious. Never. I need you. And I know, I think I know that you need me too.
Well, you want to know what I think?
Yeah.
I think you got me figured out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good.
Well, so if we're going to be seeing each other, what are we going to tell the people at work?
Nothing. Nothing will keep it between us.
Tibbs! As soon as Lieutenant Sinclair gets here, I want to know about it, all right?
Will do, Captain. You know, there's something extraordinary here. Justine has tried to turn this place into something like the townhouse that she and Spencer lived in Boston all those years ago.
That's exactly what I was thinking. It looks exactly like the place from my childhood.
You have memories of that house?
Not really. Listen, did you ever spend any time with Justine in Boston?
Yes, I was at that house half a dozen times, social functions. Spencer and I used to run in the same business circles in those days.
Did he have any idea that you were having an affair with his wife?
No. No, he didn't suspect that Justine and I were lovers, not at that time. Then on several occasions, he went out of the country. I would seize the opportunity to visit with Justine in the house.
How could you ever have fallen in love with Justine?
Yes, I've asked myself that question many times. At the time, I called it love, but I'd never experienced the emotion before, so there was no basis for comparison.
So she impersonated Rachel so that you would fall in love with her again?
Yes. Terrifying, isn't it? I mean, how could I feel anything for her? I learned about love from Rachel. Love is not something, well, it's something you give, not possess.
And Justine never learned that lesson, did she?
Oh, the dispossessed Always have to lash out. Hurt back.
Well, I don't really care if Justine hurts me anymore. But if she hurts Vicky or Kirkland, I'm gonna kill her.
Ryan, reinforcements are here.
What is this? What are you doing, Jake?
What? What's he say?
Well, oh, this beautiful,
Yeah,
wonderful.
you're gonna tell me that this is such a rip-roaring success you don't need any help? I don't think so.
Who is he?
Well done, Jake. Well done. So, is this gentleman one of the original builders of the house?
This man laid every brick. Tell him, Boris, right?
Eh?
I said you laid every brick.
I heard you. Yeah. I was the stonemason, yeah? Foreman on the job in 1933. Yeah? We used only the finest Italian granite, you know, imported from a quarry in Sicily.
Listen, right now, my men are ripping down every single wall. What they're...
Oh.
I'm sorry, but we don't really have time for this. We're looking for a woman and her child. They're missing.
Boris, why don't you tell us about the work that you did that wasn't on the blueprints? Now, you said that Huntington made alterations. Did he make any, special hideaways?
Any secret passageways that you know of?
Well, Cyrus, Huntington had lots of secrets, but I don't remember him telling me any.
Okay, what about stuff that he had you build that no one else would know about, like secret rooms or staircases or...
Yeah. What? Now that you mention it. What? He asked me to build a hidden stair.
That's... Where?
It went up to the attic.
Okay.
No. Maybe it was down in the sub-basement. It's a long time ago. My memory's not as solid.
Tell you what we're going to do. Why don't we show you a few of the walls and maybe you'll remember.
Right. You see some of the stonework, it might jog your memory. Come on, right this way. There you go. Okay. Let's go. Hey.
You coming?
I'll look upstairs.
Carl.
You're going to have to open that bag, ma'am.
Well, if you insist. Plump, delicious Sunsweet bite-sized bitted prunes. Sunsweet, always a sweet idea.
Very on.
The only one. CK1, a fragrance from Calvin Klein.
Now you can give them pizza whenever they want.
Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time. When pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime.
Pizza Bagel Bites. Bite-sized pizzas on wholesome little bagels.
Centrum, it's more complete, a more advanced multivitamin.
Centrum's commitment to ongoing research assures you the best nutritional support.
If a vitamin's in the news, it's in my Centrum.
Like they say, from A to Zinc.
Centrum makes a science of being more complete.
Tomorrow on Today, flu season's just around the corner. Do you need a flu shot? We'll tell you what you should know. So join us tomorrow and see what a difference today makes.
He's a cowboy. He's a sailor. He's an explorer. He's Timmy the Tooth, with new songs and adventures.
You are my friend.
You'll love Lost My Brush, surf through Malibu Timmy, and have scary fun in Spooky Tooth. Join Timmy, Brush, Bubbles, Miss Sweetie, and the Cavity Goon for the adventures of Timmy the Tooth. Get the new Malibu Timmy, Lost My Brush, and Spooky Tooth for $12.98 each or less, and collect all of Timmy's adventures.
Love is grand and love is good, but to Italians love is food. A pasta sauce must be the best. In Italy, one outsells the rest. Vanilla! With taste superb, from ripe tomatoes, fresh onions and herb. Vanilla! And what's so new is now America can taste it too.
Barilla, Italy's favorite sauce, now in America.
Protect yourself against phony 800 numbers today at 6.
Carl, it's me. It's Rachel.
Rachel, what are you doing here?
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to startle
But
you.
what are you doing? I could have... How did you get here, Rachel?
The police brought me over here. I was worried about you. I wanted to make sure you were all right.
I'm fine.
You haven't found Victoria?
No, not yet.
How's Ryan?
I tried to prepare him. This does not look good, Rachel.
Oh, Justine wouldn't do anything horrible to Victoria.
She paid to have you killed in Switzerland. The only hope is that she has no desire to bloody her hands. That's the only thing.
Why is she doing
It
this?
seems it's all part of a plan. There's something that's been kept from you, Rachel. She's kidnapped Kirkland.
Oh, no. No.
Don't you see? That's why she wants Victoria out of the way.
She's taken that little boy because her own children were taken from her. Does Ryan know?
It's not easy.
What can I do?
You can go home. Go home right now, please, and promise
please,
me...
You don't think she's going to come after me again?
She now thinks of herself as a mother. She'll be more dangerous than ever. Now, you must promise me. You'll stay where it's safe.
You thought I was Justine.
Well, her presence is everywhere. You stood there in the shadows in the doorway, and I mean, it could have been...
Forget it.
Come on, I'm going to take you home.
I remember this room. It used to be a wine cellar. It was built when Prohibition was still in effect.
Yeah.
Yes. I thought there was another way out. Oh, there must be somewhere.
Well, this could be it then, right?
Maybe that was another wine cellar or another house in there.
Oh, great. Oh, yeah, he's really on top
Hold
of
on a
this.
second. Why don't you just tell us some more about Mr. Huntington?
Cypress Huntington was a crazy man, you know that? Yeah. He had this irrational idea that he was going to be buried alive.
What does that have to do?
Jake,
His granddaddy was a grave digger, you see, for the cemetery. He used to tell the damnedest stories to his grandkids to scare them to death.
Okay, tell you what, why don't you start telling us a little bit more about what you were saying before, about Huntington, how he was afraid of being buried alive?
Yeah, well, in 33, you see, in 33, when the place was just being built, he had me build a catacomb with all sorts of, from the grave to the family plot in the cemetery.
Okay, catacomb is sort of like a tunnel?
Yeah, well, it was more like a catacomb, like a honeycomb with lots of different chambers in it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay, so where would that be? Is it where?
Well, the dimensions of this room seem wrong. See that? See that? Look, see that? Hey? Now this is just put up. This is just put up. Look at that. If you ask me, it should be all ripped down right now.
I couldn't agree more. Forrest, you step back here.
Ryan?
Go for it.
It's okay. Mommy's coming.
My baloney has a first name, it's O-S-C-A-R. My baloney has a second name, it's M-A-Y-E-R.
We use only select cuts of 100% quality beef in our bologna, and never any fillers. 'Cause we wouldn't put anything in our bologna you wouldn't put in your kids.
'Cause Oscar Mayer has a way with B-O-L-O-G-A.
I can't wait to attack this mountain.
My sinuses are already attacking me.
No worries today, honey. No pressure.
Oh, except sinus pressure.
Nothing is going to keep us from the top.
Except this sinus headache.
Only Tylenol Sinus contains extra-strength Tylenol brand pain reliever for tough sinus headaches and a maximum-strength decongestant to clear pressure and congestion.
I feel great.
I wish I could say the same.
Maximum-strength Tylenol Sinus, the strength you need from the name you trust.
Hey, man.
Hey.
I'm making some grilled cheese sandwiches. You want one?
Sure. Dear Alfred.
Alfred?
Here are a couple things to make living on your own a little easier. Love, Mom.
Cool. Yikes.
Hey, check this out. Nothing turns a sandwich into a satisfying meal like rich, wholesome Campbell's tomato soup. So you know your family's eating right, even when you can't be there to cook for them.
There's nothing like a home-cooked meal.
You said it, Alfred.
Look, Mom, I drew a giant's foot.
You sure did. Magnadoodle lets your child draw and erase like magic.
And this says, I love you, Mom.
Aww.
Magnadoodle.
Has the life drained out of your living room? Then why not have a Butterfinger Blast? One crispity, crunchity bite, and you'll insist. Nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger from Nestle. Held hostage by a madman. There's no way out. This week, I'll find her. Don't you worry. One man begins a desperate search. We need every available person. Kill the cop. Do it! Can he foil a killer's evil plan?
Hey! You have to get in there.
Or will he become a victim too?
Dad! Mom!
Days of our lives.
How are you feeling, Frankie?
I'll be giving Charlie piggyback rides before you know it.
No. I mean, in here. How are you feeling?
Not great.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Losing a baby is a tough one, no matter what the circumstances.
I really wanted this baby. It's pretty hard to say goodbye. I guess I'll always feel a little sad whenever I think about what color hair he might have had or how old he'd be, but I guess when you get down to it, I'm still pretty lucky, really. I have my Charlie. Are you okay?
Sure, why?
That's the third time you've checked my pulse. Oh, either my heart has stopped beating or you've got something on your mind.
No, it's been a rough week. I sure could use my wife back right about now.
She didn't leave you, John. She just went to Chadwell for the summer.
No, it's nearly fall.
When was the last time you spoke to her?
I try to call every night, but with my schedule the way it's been been tough to connect.
When you have bad news, you really need your family to lean on, don't you? I read the story in the papers about the little boy who died here. And I'm sure you and your doctors did everything you could.
I wonder. Sometimes I wonder, Frankie.
Ben was my whole life. I don't have anything left.
I know. Have you told the father yet?
How do I tell him that his son is dead?
Laurie, it made the front page of today's newspaper. If Richard doesn't know yet, he will. You have to tell him.
He'll just blame me, Cass. He always said that I was a bad mother, and you know what? He was right.
No, he's wrong. No one could have been a better mother to Ben.
Then, Cass, why did he die? Why did my baby die? Have you seen this?
Yeah, I saw it.
What do you think's gonna happen, Morgan?
I think the hospital's just going into its protective PR mode. Lorna Devon stopped by my apartment this morning. I think you'll probably be next on her hit list.
What do you mean?
She's doing damage control.
Well, who does she think is responsible? I mean, for what happened to Ben?
Nobody. Apparently, Lorna thinks the hospital's completely blameless, but She just wants us to toe the line when talking to Dana Kramer.
Who's that?
A friend of mine, who also happens to be an assistant DA. She also came by this morning.
And this wasn't a social visit?
No. But she was pretty sympathetic to the situation.
She gets paid to prosecute criminal
It hasn't
cases.
gone that far.
Not yet.
Hey, it won't. Come on, don't freak out about this. We're okay.
I don't know.
What about your boyfriend? What's his name? Andrew?
What about him?
Well, you saw him last night, didn't you?
Yeah.
Didn't it make you feel better?
Dr. Evans, Randy Kane up in pediatrics is asking for you. You know, he's the boy who came in last night with an allergy to a bee sting.
Oh, yeah, Jane. I'll be right up there and take care of it. I can't do this, Morgan.
Yes, you can.
Please,
It's
please
okay.
cover. Please cover for me, Morgan. I can't do this.
It's no big deal. You'll be fine. Go.
Do me a favor, cover for me.
Okay.
John, I need to call a press conference, okay? You have to make an official statement. I have legal working on our official position. All you have to do is throw the media hounds a bone, have them chew it up. They'll be on to the next techie headline. It'll be business
Don't
as
script
usual.
an official anything. I'll make my own statement.
Some pretty speech about death being part of hospital life is not going to cut it, John. Believe me. You want a lesson in real life, the media will give you one, and it won't be nice.
Tell the media they can kiss my butt. Lorna, let them say whatever they're going to say. I'm not going to let this hospital get sucked into some kind of tabloid circus because we lost a child we shouldn't have.
John? What do you mean, shouldn't have?
Well, in a perfect world, we don't lose children.
How long did I take Tylenol? Forever. Still take it for aches and pains, but for headaches, major lifestyle change. Now I take Excedrin. How come? Excedrin relieves headaches better than Tylenol. Do I feel unfaithful? No. I still use Tylenol for stuff. But for headaches, I mean, it doesn't take a genius. If Excedrin's better, you use Excedrin.
Excedrin, the headache medicine.
We asked people to try a pasta dinner.
That's very good taste.
Or something like you make at home. Emily ate it, and she doesn't eat anything.
It just made me feel good. Comfort food.
Do you like that?
That's something that I could eat 2 nights a week.
The noodles aren't all smushy. It's
Yeah.
good. I'm going to buy some of that today if you tell me what it is.
Okay, it's Hamburger Helper.
No way.
Is it really?
Oh, wow. That's great. I like it. I would buy Hamburger Helper. Are all the other flavors as good as this? I'm impressed.
It's been quite a while since I've tried Hamburger Helper. I think I need to try it again.
I'm sold. Yeah. Oh, what a beautiful carpet.
You know it makes me want to shout. Stick my heels up and shout. Throw my hands up and shout. Throw my hands back and shout. Come on now, shout. Come on now, shout.
Now there's Shout Carpet Cleaner for tough carpet stains. In lab tests, it even gets out grape juice better than the leading brand. Want a tough carpet stain out?
Make it easy. Shout, shout.
With Shout Carpet Cleaner, SC Johnson Wax.
Do you get lint instead of clean? Introducing Scott Clean with Thirsty Fiber Weave. More than just super absorbent, they don't leave all that lint behind. So everything's cleaner. New Scott Clean. Get clean instead of lint.
I'm using Pam, the only leading all-natural cooking spray to cook a low-fat feast. Pam is all-natural. It doesn't change the flavor of my good food. To me, it's worth it. For good eating. Pam.
We're Flintstone kids.
Moms know how much kids love great tasting Flintstones, and they choose it nearly 3-to-1 over any other brand. Flintstones, all the vitamins and minerals kids need.
You just missed John. He was here taking my vital signs over and over and over again.
And?
Looks like I'm going home. Apparently, I'm in pretty good shape after all.
That's my girl.
You okay?
Yeah, sure, I'm fine. Oh, I completely forgot your tofu pancakes, though.
Oh, wait. That's not what's on your mind.
I just ran into Lori Michaels.
How's she doing?
She's a real mess.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
She thinks that there might be malpractice involved in Ben's death.
Is she planning a lawsuit?
She thinks she may have a case.
Cass, you're not planning on getting involved with this, are you?
I don't know. She's really desperate.
How can you? John was Ben's doctor. Morgan treated him, too. How can you handle a lawsuit against your own brother?
Greg. Hey. Well, you're answering the phone just like a big kid. That's right. I know you are a big kid. Sometimes I forget that. Yeah. Hey, listen, are you and Mommy having fun? No, that's okay. You just tell Mommy that I called. It's so good to hear your voice. Yeah. I will. I miss you too, buddy. I truly do.
So do you think anyone saw us arrive together, Lieutenant?
I don't know. Look, if anybody asks, I brought you straight here from headquarters, okay?
Yes, sir.
I don't know if I can take you home.
Why not? I thought we had dinner plans.
Well, I don't know how much of an appetite I'm going to have, Josie, if the captain takes my badge.
If the captain tries to take your badge, I'm going to tell him it was my fault.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. I'm your commanding officer. It's my responsibility, okay? Look, I know this is tough, but I thought I trained you to handle anything.
You did. Anything but this.
Hey, Lieutenant.
Yeah.
Captain's downstairs. He's wondering where you've been.
Captain, you need a hand here? Yeah, listen, I want you to escort this man upstairs, and I want you to get the paramedics down here right away.
Did you find Vicky?
Just go get the medics, now! Go, move it! Be careful, bring him back. That's good. Vicky!
Yeah, I guess you got fired.
Vicky! Vicky! Vicky!
Please, somebody help me!
My daddy said you got to raise a little cane to make a great ham sandwich. And I'm raising this brown sugar cane by Hillshire Farm Deli Select Brown Sugar Baked Ham. That ham is slow baked in its natural juices. It's so good and so low in fat. That sweet brown sugar. Hey, listen to the sugar man. Hillshire Farm. Taste the difference, huh?
Available in thin and traditional sliced.
This is like home for us.
The Chris Money's Owner's Mario's Cafe.
Every little detail makes this the best. The best coffee beans, the best pastries, even the best way to get out coffee stains. If we do things right the first time, we have more time to do the fun stuff.
Don't just wash, treat, and wash with Liquid Tide. Built-in pre-treat ingredients break up stains. The wash does the rest. Pre-treat to help get out most tough stains.
Tide works for us, and if something's working, why change it?
If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide.
Oh, this is a place, if I didn't own it, I'd definitely come here.
This Mop and Glow has been applied to this side of the line. Now watch. Mop and Glow not only shines, its tough protective coat helps keep dirt from getting ground in, so your floor's never been easier to clean. Mop and Glow,
Seals out dirt to make cleaning easier.
Think Alpine cleaners disinfect? Mix some with water and their disinfection power disappears. But Lysol Pine Action is stronger in the bottle, stronger in the bucket.
When you're told your child has lice, every minute counts. Maximum Strength RID kills lice completely, even in the first treatment. And RID leaves no lasting active residue in her hair. RID, it's safe, and nothing is more effective.
Where do germs live that surround your gums and teeth? Take the plaque scratch test to find out. We won't look. That film is plaque. To remove it and the germs, get this. Advanced Formula Plaques. Remove more plaque.
I've always seen myself as a reckless gambler, risking all that I had whenever I could. But then one day it happened, you appeared like...
Hello, this is Patrice Wood. An 800 number is supposed to mean a free phone call, but it's not always the case, and a new 900 number trend is costing consumers plenty. Consumer investigator Mary McGuire tells you what you need to know to protect yourself on News Channel 10 at 6 tonight.
You are the